Speaking of
food,
speaking of awesome things, there was a big game that came out last week. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero launched with 90,000 people were playing this early access. So they spent $100,000 on the, or I'm sorry, $100.
100,000. That's a lot.
No, $100 in the game. It's a huge hit. Full of fan service. Probably going to go down as my game of the year, personally. But that's because I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan.
Same here.
But what's funny, and I saw this today, IGN gave it a review. What do you think that review score was?
If the people love it, it was a low score. If people hate it, it's a high score.
Well, no. If it's committed to the law, then it's a low score. If it's not committed to the law,
game is a Dragon Ball.
Message, it's a high score.
If you're a Dragon Ball fan, this game is a 10 out of 10. If you're not a fan of Dragon Ball, you're not. So I don't know why you would play this. To be honest.
So if you're a Dragon Ball fan and this is a 10 out of 10, then IGN gave it a 4.
Well, some people in the chat are getting it. They gave it a 7.
7.
Of course.
That's what they give everything a 7. Now, the reason that I wanted to even talk about this is because if you look in the comments, they're getting cooked. Cooked, man. Everybody is.
You know why? Because they gave Concord a 7.
Concord got a 7. Dustborn got a 7. They give everything a fucking 7. Like this.
Well, their rating system. This is the thing. They're too scared to give anything like a really good rating, and they're too scared to give anything like a really bad rating. Although I have seen some.
Game? What did they give the Monkey?
They gave it an 8. Gave it an 8.
Did they give it an 8? That's funny.
Yeah,
that game's getting shit on too by the award shows. They're not acknowledging it at all.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
that's crazy. That was a dope game.
Everybody in the comments though is shitting on this. Can't spell ignorant without IGN, which is true.
They'll give
you should never
some people
listen to IGN about any of this stuff, okay? Ever.
Some people Assassin's Creed a 10 out of 10.
IGN gave Alien Isolation like a 5.6 out of 10.
Yes, they did.
Which is arguably one of the best games of that franchise. Like,
that game's a cult classic.
And you want to know why they gave it a 5.6 out of 10? It's because the IGN journalist, his name is Ryan McCaffrey, he reviewed the game on hard mode and then complained that the game was too hard and refused to lower the difficulty. That's why he gave it a 5.6.
Why would you just play it on normal?
What the heck?
A very good question.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with playing the game on the default setting. I don't
fucking just get good. Fuck.
Yeah, normal's fine. I don't. If you're playing the game on normal, that's the default setting. I don't. There's nothing. There's no shame in that.
Has anyone played Elden Ring or any of those games?
Yeah. I wonder what did they give Elden Ring? What did IGN
they gave Elden Ring a 9. No, they gave Elden Ring a 10, I think.
That's surprising.
Right, that's pretty sure. That is surprising.
The only thing I think is stupid is if you put a game on easy, then you're kind of a pussy. Like I saw they had a lot of people are having trouble beating Grade 8 Vegeta. And what's funny is Bandai came out and said it's okay to lower the difficulty. The fuck it is. Like how these people all you gotta do is spam him with Kamehamehas. He dies. I just spammed his ass. Yeah.
I think if you're above the age of 15, 16 and you've been playing games for a while and you go lower than like normal or medium, whatever you want to call it, the default.
We need to take it back. We need to take it back and change easy
to
pussy. So you go from normal to pussy.
So when you go to change it, you feel bad.
Yes.
I remember if you
it used to be that way.
Wolfenstein,
they call me daddy.
Go to Wolfenstein, the New Order's difficulty setting. Instead of easy, it's like baby, and actually has like DJ Blazkowicz with an actual like little like pacifier in his mouth and everything.
Yeah, I remember that.
Up to get more manly.
Well, they did it in Doom too. Remember in Doom there was like call me daddy.
Call me daddy.
Yeah. We need to go back to that. Shame people. Don't take the easy route. And a lot of people are shitting on this post saying they probably quit at 8 Vegeta. Probably fucking quit the game.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about the heartbreak that's Halo right now?
No, I don't care about Halo. Hasn't been to me. Halo hasn't been relevant since fucking Halo 3, man.
Well, when they came out with that TV show,
I watched one episode of it. As soon as he took his helmet off,
separate the TV show from the game, but now the game is just going to be. And I don't know. I have a special place in my heart for Halo, man. I remember back in the days before we even had the Wi-Fi and all that, how you had to just, hook up Xbox to Xbox to Xbox.
Yeah.
And you have 30 guys in a garage playing 10 different screens. And
I remember
good old days.
Those were good times, man. And to see what Halo's become it's rough.
I remember when Xbox came out, I was living with my buddy, and we had our Xbox, and then some other buddies would bring their Xbox over, and we would do LAN parties, man. 2 TVs. Yep. So 2 rooms, 2 TVs. You ran the little cord across the fucking apartment.
Yep.
And it was a blast, man. 8 of us fucking playing that game.
What's funny is at the time I was married, and I remember it was me and a bunch of my married friends, and their wives and my wife agreed to let us just have the night. And we literally played until 6 a.m. I mean, there was just 30 gallons of Mountain Dew. There was Doritos. They let us have that one night of just
get in as much as you can.
It was amazing.
Yeah. The good old days, man. When you used to actually have to go to your friend's house to actually play together.
Do you guys recommend getting married or nah?
to the right one.
I was married for 12 years, and I'm gonna say, look, if you find the right person, yes, it's gonna be hard no matter what, but yeah, it's worth it.
Okay.
And D-Man, we gotta stream this game.
Yeah, if you want to play, let me know. Like I said, I have it downloaded. It's on my PS5. It's ready to go.
Fatal J doesn't know about this game either. He says he's a Dragon Ball fan, but I just don't see it. Didn't even know this game existed.
My only problem with Sparking Zero so far, it's really fun to play and all of that. It is challenging, but you gotta spend some time with the controls. Yeah, I really hate the way the presentation of the cutscenes are. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm fine with that.
I mean, I don't know. For me,
because it skips over stuff. Yeah, but I mean, we know this story. How many times do you see the fucking story made up into cutscenes?
Yeah, but it's just
especially Dragon Ball Z. Super. I don't think has had a game, but Dragon Ball, there's 30 fucking games that detail out that story.
It's kind of funny, Dante. You know how you said you've got a soft spot for Halo? I've still got a bit of a soft spot for Call of Duty, despite the fact that the last couple of games haven't been good.
I wish Call of Duty would die.
Oh man, I can't wait for this zombies. Is Black Ops 6 out?
How are you going to derail conversation on
Black
a
Ops
beautiful
a week or 2 weeks?
How are you going to derail a conversation about an excellent, great game to piece of shit Call of Duty?
Because you're talking.
You know how many fucks I give about Call of Duty?
You know how many fucks I give about fucking Dragon Ball?
Well, whose show is it, motherfucker?
Okay, wait. So here's a question.
Real Rhino cast. We'll talk about Call of Duty all day.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right. Flash, so here's my question then. You said that if you're not a fan, then
you'd skip this game.
Then why? Then skip it, right? So
I don't know why you would play this without being a fan.
Okay, but you're a game reviewer. You got to review games, right? So whether you're a fan or not of the franchise, you still got to review the game.
That's
so
true.
I guess what I'm asking is a 7 for someone who's not a fan? Is a 7 a fair score?
That's a good question.
I think it's a solid fighter. So I would actually bump it up to an 8 because the fighting in the game is actually it's actually it's actually simple and deep because there's only really one attack button. But the way that you do the combos and you counter and vanish and reappear, if you spend time with this game and master the controls, it's actually really deep. So you've got 2 games, you have 2 games here. You have one where you can just pick it up and play it, but you also have a deep fighter with lots of customization and characters. I would give it an 8.
It's multiplayer?
Yeah, you can fight online, yeah. I just don't see why you would get it if you aren't a fan. It's
well, here's the thing. I'm not a huge fan of Dragon Ball, but I love the DMZ fighting game. I was a big fan of the fighting game, even though I'm not a huge fan of Dragon Ball.
It's an arena fighter too, though.
Well, yeah, because there was 2 different ones. There was Budokai, and Budokai was more of your side scroller kind of fighting one.
Yeah,
and that kind of got translated into fighters. Yeah,
Fighters was like that.
Tenkaichi, that's what Sparking Zero is more the arena, like, you know. That's kind of why I loved Kakarot so much.
Yeah, I think this game is actually more like this game. It feels like a simulator to the fighting. That's how I've always felt about these Budokai Tenkaichi games. They feel like the show's action. Like this one is even better. Like the way the explosions sound and look when they hit the characters, like they really captured the feel of like fighting in this universe so well. And they already were good at it. They were already good at it. This Spike made it. They made the old ones too.
Okay.
They've really captured, like they've perfected it. I love this game. I liked Kakarot too, by the way. That was a fucking great game too.
Kakarot's awesome.
Yeah.
That game's like, if you really want to, like, if you don't know anything about Dragon Ball and you want to relive like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, like all the stories with actually like high quality cutscenes and RPG mechanics and semi-open world.
See, that's the game you play though, Endymion. If you're looking for that story mode,
I know. I just don't like the low quality cutscenes. That's all.
What really pisses me off though is the anime music packs are separate. I bought those. They make the game so much better because you can play shit with the music from the show, and those should not be extra. They should be free in the game. That's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, but they gotta make money off you somehow. Extra.
Well, they did.
Yes.
They got me for this one because I bought the Ultimate Edition.
And so did I.
But I mean, this is like my favorite franchise of all time, Dragon Ball. So
what you're saying is it's better than Dustborn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it deserves an 8 as a fighter. As a fighter, it deserves an 8. But as a Dragon Ball game, it's a fucking 10.
Better than Concord?
Yes.
Actually, people playing this game.
Well, apparently Concord is making a comeback.
Yeah, I got. We're gonna talk about that.
Really?
Hey, real quick though, real quick. Is this better than Fighter Z?
I think so. Yeah.
See, that's what I said. Like, I like Fighter Z. But I like fighting games though.
Yeah, I like
this game. This
Fighters is sick, but yeah.
What I like about this game is it's not balanced at all. It's like kind of a shit show. So like, it has all these characters in it, like Krillin and Yamcha and Tien Han are in it. But good luck trying to beat like Gogeta Blue if you're Krillin, because he'll just fucking smoke you. I like that. It's a little bit more kind of realistic to what,
it was also funny for me because one of my friends that I've been playing video games with online for like 10 years literally is my friend saying Mexican, and like he watches my streams, my videos. We talk all the time on PSN. We've been friends for 10 years. And then I saw something go viral about him where people are like, of course, the #1 player in the world for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is saying Mexicano. My buddy is the #1 player. And he like will not let that down, dude. He's so proud of the fact that he's like #1.
Well, I don't know if he could beat this guy.
Him, but fuck me, dude.
So this game is skill-based. You can still win with the weaker characters. Like I saw this. I thought this is funny. Look at this guy just murder with Chaozu. He's taking on Baby Vegeta. Just cooks his ass.
At least maybe I can slow you down.
Aw. Chaozu's so pathetic.
Well, not this version.
Yeah.
Hey man, put some respect on Chaozu's name, man.
Watch this shit. This is never
He did some dope stuff in
He's getting fucked up.
Damn.
Dude, that's spam, man. Look at that.
Yeah, but every fighter has that. Let's talk Marvel versus Capcom games.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
X-Men versus
No, that's
Street
true.
Fighter.
I can't even lie.
X-Men
Yeah.
versus Street
Tekken,
Fighter,
for example, is a
you can
juggling
juggle
game of fighting.
in X-Men versus Street Fighter. You can just juggle people,
Yeah,
and
juggle.
they just die.
What was the combo?
This isn't exclusive to Dragon Ball Fighters.
It was Doctor Doom, Magneto, and then Storm. I think was the trio of death.
That's a cold trio too.
It is. It is. You were screwed.
Yeah.
I love that game.
I do too.